Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about how to remove doubts, negative thoughts, blockages, all of that surrounding your manifestations. So I encourage you, first of all, if you are experiencing a lot of doubt, a lot of negativity, to work on your self-concept. I have a video on self-concept. I have a video on how to know that the law of assumption is working or if it works, all of that. I encourage you to watch those. Basically, the point is everything works because you says it does. Okay, because you say it does. Okay, so removing negative thoughts, though, first of all, your negative thoughts or blockages or whatever, they exist because you say that they do. So if you say, you know, I want to manifest this so bad, but I just keep reacting to the current reality. It's so hard for me to stop reacting to the current reality. You're affirming that. So you're going to continue to react to your current reality. That's how it all works. Your reality is a direct reflection of your thoughts. So if you instead affirm things like, it's so easy for me to manifest things, it's so easy for me to affirm, my subconscious mind is always affirming my manifestations, I never react to the reality because I don't care. You know, if you affirm things like that, you're going to see that. And I had a lot of trouble when I was first, doing the law of assumption because I kept reacting, but as soon as you affirm the opposite, it'll happen. So the easiest way that I would say to stop reacting to your current reality is to say that you don't. You are the only thing putting value into those things that you think are blocking you. You're the only person creating those blockages for yourself. If you instead affirm that you don't have any blockages, it's so easy for me to manifest. I never have any blockages. You could say things like that. And guess what? It's going to happen. You're going to manifest easily. You're not going to have any blockages. You don't have negative thoughts. Affirm that shit. But until you get to that point of it's just so easy for you to affirm, you will probably still have negative thoughts, okay, surrounding it. Is this really going to happen? Whatever. I still have those at some point too. Okay, I'm not perfect, but when those things happen, shift your thoughts. I know that sounds a lot easier than it is, but just hear me out. So when I have things like, I use this example a lot. Like, let's say I'm stressed about money, or I'm like, dang it, like I wish I could buy that thing and I can't, whatever. People stress about money all the time. But in those moments of stress or, living in not what I'm manifesting, not living in the end, I will think, I remember when I used to have to worry about money. Or if I think something is so unbelievably crazy, like I'm trying to manifest, I don't know, anything, and you just kind of are thinking like, there's no way this is going to happen. Don't think that. Instead, you can think, isn't it so crazy how like my relationship with so-and-so did a complete 180? Isn't it so crazy how everything changed for me overnight and I saw everything that I wanted? Like, you can say things like that because it is crazy and it's going to be crazy when it happens, but you can live in that craziness. You can live in the end of that craziness, and like crazy in a good way. Like, oh my God, like I was so excited. It was so crazy to me when this happened. And that's exactly what I was doing when I started this channel. I was affirming for this channel probably like a couple weeks before I started it. And I was like, isn't it so crazy how like my channel blew up so quickly? Like, isn't it crazy how I reached 1,000 subscribers so quickly? And here we are, I'm like 2 weeks into it and we've made it. Thank you so much. But no, it was like, things are going to happen because you say that they do. So if you say that you have negative thoughts, you'll continue to have negative thoughts. If you say that manifesting takes you a long time, it will take you a long time. If you say that you have blockages that are keeping you from your manifestations, you will continue to have blockages. But guess what? The biggest blockage and the only blockage is you. Circumstances do not matter. So again, I get a lot of people, oh, I'm trying to manifest this person, but he texted me saying he didn't want to talk to me, he blocked me, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Are any of those your thoughts? No, that's what he said, that's what they said, whatever. Change that shit. Do not think about it. Who cares? Circumstances do not matter. Ignore that. Because you know at the end of the day that your manifestation is coming, whether that's a specific person, a job, money, whatever it is, it does not matter. The way you manifest everything is literally the same. You assume that it is happening. You assume that it's already happened. Okay, you already have this person. If you're trying to manifest this person to be your boyfriend, whatever, he's already my boyfriend. Like, we love being together. He loves being with me. Whatever. If it's money, I'm so glad that my bank account is constantly, like, I always have bank notifications about getting deposits. Whatever. Like, say things in a way that works for you and that apply to your specific situation. You can say whatever you want because, again, you're affirming that the way that you manifest is the best way for you to manifest, the quickest way for you to manifest, the most efficient way for you to manifest. And so any negative thoughts, you can shift them by saying things like, isn't it crazy how this happened? I remember when I used to worry about this, but now, and then you can replace that with what you are manifesting. But the whole point is to shift your negative thoughts because they're only there because of you. And the sooner or the more often that you're able to shift your thoughts and turn them into something positive or turn them into a way that you are affirming for the things that you're manifesting or the reality that you're manifesting, you won't even see those negative thoughts anymore, or they'll be easier for you to just ignore it. I'm trying to think a couple other ways. Somebody said, who was it? I don't remember if it was on TikTok or what it was, but anyway, somebody was saying that when you have negative thoughts, imagine it in your head as if like somebody you hate or don't like or whatever. Imagine it's like them saying it and them downing you. Like, let's say you're trying to manifest like $500 or something, and in your head you're thinking, I don't know, like, how am I going to manifest $500 out of nowhere? Imagine like somebody you hate saying that, being like, oh, well, they're not going to be able to manifest $500. How would they be able to do that? There's no way they'd be able to do that. Because as soon as you think of it as somebody you don't like or somebody, whatever, you're going to want to shut it down. You're going to be like, well, no, like I can absolutely do that. Why wouldn't I be able to? There's just different ways that you can make things work for you. Find what works for you. For me, it's again saying, isn't it crazy how blank, or I remember when blank, and now I have this and that. That's the easiest way for me to let it go, but also like to let the negative thoughts go. But another point I wanted to bring up was that when you have negative thoughts, a lot of people will freak out and they'll message me and be like, I was just kind of in a negative mindset today. Like, does that mean my manifestation isn't coming? Blah, 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 blah. Again, these are all your assumptions. So if you're assuming that, oh, well, I had a bad day, I had a negative day, my manifestation isn't coming because I wasn't thinking positively, then it's not going to come. And you can kind of revise your day at the end of it. Be like, I had such a positive day. I was so motivated today. I was so good about affirming. I know my manifestations are coming. You can affirm that, and guess what? It overrides it. But when a negative thought comes, don't freak out. Don't be like, oh my God, I need to shift it right away. Listen to it and be like, okay, well, you know what? No. And then go into your redirection. I remember when I used to stress about that, I used to do all this, and now I never have to worry about, let's say it's money, I never have to worry about it. I'm so abundant. I can always buy whatever I want, whenever I want. So just don't freak out when you have a negative thought, because pretty much with every person, it's going to happen at some point. Just let it pass and redirect it, replace it with a positive thought. But don't freak out and be like, oh my God, well, I had one negative thought. My manifestation is never coming, and blah, 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 blah. That's going to happen because that's you manifesting that. That's you affirming that. So let your negative thought pass, replace it with something positive, and move forward. And again, the more often that you do that, the less and less you're going to have negative thoughts appear at all. You're only going to think of the positive stuff. So know that it's a transition period between when you first start manifesting to when you are a confident manifester. But again, these are all things you're affirming. I'm always so confident in my manifestations. It's always so easy for me to affirm. Just affirm that stuff and you're going to see it begin to happen. You're going to feel the change in yourself and your mindset. It happens really quickly. When you start affirming that and you cut out the negative stuff by replacing it with something new, but by replacing it with something positive, you will see change so quickly, because it all begins with your self-concept. Negativity, negative thoughts, blockages, all of that, limiting beliefs, it all goes back to your self-concept. So by you replacing a negative thought, a limiting belief with something positive, and pointing to the end of your affirmation, living in the end, all of that, or the end of your manifestation, it is easier for you to forget the negative stuff. Only affirm the positive, and you're only going to see the positive. So, yeah. But again, these are things you can affirm too. I never have negative thoughts anymore. I only have positive thoughts. I remember when I used to always kind of have doubt my manifestations and whatever, but it was so easy for me to realize that I never needed to doubt it. My manifestations always come to me, and they always come so quickly. It's all in your head. It's all about what you're thinking. Your reality is a direct reflection of your thoughts. Again, that's what everything comes down to. So yeah, when you're having, and again, people will ask me probably under this video, probably get messages, okay, but what if I'm thinking like, you know, this person blocked me, or this person lives 500 miles away. What if this person doesn't? It doesn't matter. All of those things are circumstances, and circumstances do not matter. The only thing that matters are your thoughts, your mind. Okay? So again, I recommend that you watch my self-concept video, my self-concept video if you're struggling with negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, all of that. And I also recommend that you watch my video on how the law of assumption works, because again, it talks about how things can form. Why do things conform? People ask me that too. So these are all kind of this, it's all the same answer really, but yeah, so just know that the more that you work on your self-concept, and again, redirecting those negative thoughts, then the closer you are to your manifestation every single day. And you know what? I wouldn't even affirm that, actually, because you already have your manifestation. So those are things you can affirm, because the more that you say, I'm closer to my manifestation, I'm getting closer, then you're never going to have it. Okay? Because again, you're only manifesting what you think. So instead, say, it was so easy for me to change my thoughts, be more positive, and my manifestation was here. Like, I got my manifestation so quickly. Like, I have it now. It's so cool. Whatever. Just make it work for you. It doesn't have to be a specific set of affirmations or words. It doesn't have to be a certain amount of times that you say it. It doesn't have to be a certain time of the day you say it. Just know that your negative thoughts are going to come now and then. Let them pass, redirect it, replace it with a positive thought, and know that your manifestation is done. It's done. It's already here. It's coming. It's not coming. It's already here. See, these are the things you can affirm, but I still need to work on that apparently. But yeah, so don't freak out when you have negative thoughts. Let it pass, replace it with something positive, and know that your manifestation is done. Okay? So again, reminder always, your reality is a direct reflection of your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if it helped you. It means the world to me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!